Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I am Jennifer Huber, also known as Solo Travel Girl, and since June of 2022, I've been using Mounjaro to manage my type 2 diabetes. Before I get into an update, which I know 2 weeks in a row, that hasn't happened in a while, I just want to remind you that I'm not a healthcare professional and I'm just sharing my personal experience and opinion about using Mounjaro to manage my type 2 diabetes. Also, I have no relationship with the drug manufacturer, Eli Lilly or Lilly, and I have no relationship with any pharmacy that is dispensing Mounjaro or any other GLP-1 or any other type of medication. All right, let's get started. In theory, this will be a short, quick video, but you know how that goes if you've been following me for a while. Well, I had a blood draw on Thursday and just want to get you all up to speed if you haven't been following along. But basically, as I mentioned, I've been on Mounjaro since June of 2022. My A1C was like 8.2 or something like that when I was first prescribed Mounjaro, and I was able to get it down to 5.6, let's see, in January and August of 2024 when I had those blood draws, which is awesome, which means that that's a normal A1C rating. Well, I contracted Lyme disease last year, and actually it'll be 1 week from, I think next week or the week after that I found the Lyme disease on me, that I found the rash. I don't know how long that rash was there, but blood tests confirmed that I indeed had Lyme disease. And I discovered Lyme disease about a week before I had a blood draw. So my blood draw in August, it indicated that I had a normal A1C that was the 5.6. So I was on, once I contracted Lyme disease, I was on antibiotics, 3 different kinds, and I was on a steroid for about a month, and I was on supplements all through about the end of September. And then I was on the supplements. Basically, I'm still on some of those supplements now. So anyway, my A1C has been wackadoo. So I had my blood draw, and let me see here in da 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 da. All right, in February. All right, so in, yes, August it was 5.6. And then in February of this year, February 2025, my A1C was 6.1, which I was very disappointed. And in July, last Thursday, had a blood draw in the morning, and it was in my app that afternoon. My A1C is now 6. So it is going down, but not as fast as I would like it to. Yeah, so I'm a little disappointed with that. I'm disappointed in myself, but what can I do, right? I can do a lot actually. I've been sluggerella the last year or so with the Lyme disease, and I am finally motivated to get back. I know I need to make time in my schedule to do that. Um, I also need to clean up my eating. I know I have strayed in what I have been putting into my body, so I'm motivated to change that. And I know with those changes that I can make a difference and I can improve my health. Again, and I say again, if you watch my previous videos, take, I didn't agree to start taking Mounjaro for vanity reasons. In some way, maybe it has turned into that, but it's really just to have a healthier me. So I'd really like to get my A1C in control. Something that I did, and if you followed along, you know that I ordered a Stelo glucose monitor upon the recommendation of my healthcare provider, my endocrinologist. When I saw her last September, she recommended I get that. And so when I did put one on in September, because I sent you 2, and I was going to do a video. I haven't done it. Perhaps I still will, but I believe I still have all the documentation. But I put a glucose monitor on, the Stelo glucose monitor, let me see, on myself the night before that I had my blood draw. So I wanted to see if the this glucose monitor, which you do not need a prescription, I'll put the link in the description. I don't make any money off of it, but you can go check it out. It is from Dexcom, and it's supposed to last about 14 days. My first one, I think it lasted maybe 10 days, but I was showering at least twice a day. But I'm now showering twice a day because it's summer in Florida, and I feel the need to do that. And excuse me, I feel like I've been glistening, or I am glistening. I met up with a friend for lunch today. Here's the lovely salad bowl that I had. We went to a Mediterranean restaurant called Ephesus in Englewood, and I got this lovely bowl, basically this and grilled chicken, chickpeas, olives, onion, can't remember what else is in there, but anyway, it was so good. I brought back the extra chicken for Radcliffe. Anyway, I digress. Oh, then I went out to the beach because the Englewood Beach, the parking area has been closed up until like last week or so since Hurricanes Helene and Milton from last year. So I wanted to go to the beach to check it out. I got out there and I just thought it was too hot. It was supposed to get up to 98 today, and I think it did. Although what I was seeing, it said like 93, 94 in my car. Anyway, I digress. So I put the Stello uh, glucose monitor on the night before that I had my blood drawn, and I took, let's see, I'm just reading on my computer here. So I did a screenshot as to what my glucose was on the Stello right before my blood draw, and it said it was 113, and then I did a screenshot of what it was afterwards, and it said 120. Well, when I got the results, it said it was 92. So I don't know what that means, but also getting back to my A1C, my last A1C. So the A1C was 6.0, the glucose was 92, and then the estimated glucose average was 126. And let me get you what Stello says that my glucose is. So since last Thursday, my average glucose has been 127. So this tracks pretty much. Now, granted, this is only a few days compared to 90 days. So yeah, my glucose is elevated. So if you've been following along, you know that I've been on the 7.5 milligram dose of Mounjaro for well over a year. I thought it was doing its thing. So perhaps it's time for me to go back up to 10 milligrams, and maybe 10 milligrams is going to help me get back down to a normal A1C along with exercise and cleaning up what I'm eating. And speaking of, I have some yogurt doing its thing right now. I just scooped it all up and put it into the yogurt maker. So I will have some fresh yogurt this week. And it's part of my plan to clean up my eating and some fresh fruits in the freezer to make my smoothies. And I am determined. And I don't know, I kind of feel like I'm just being a human experiment in that slacking from the exercise and eating things that I shouldn't be eating. Perhaps I had a couple extra s'mores that I shouldn't have on vacation. How that does impact your A1C and your glucose and all that. So I meet with my endocrinologist next month. I meet with my general healthcare provider in a couple weeks. So we shall see where things go. But anyway, if you're on Mounjaro or Zepbound or something similar, I hope you're having success on your journey. I hope you're having more success than I am. And thank you so much for watching. And just remember, not only be kind to others this week, but please be kind to yourself. Bye.